Just days ago, actor Derek Dixon dropped a bombshell. He filed a lawsuit accusing Tyler Perry of something serious, and he came with receipts. According to Derek, Tyler allegedly lured him in with that all-too-familiar Hollywood promise, "I'll make you a star." Sound familiar? That dream turned nightmare real quick? Now people are whispering that Tyler might be the next one to end up behind bars, right next to Diddy. Let's really unpack this because, wow, nobody saw this one coming. Tyler Perry getting hit with an assault allegation? That was not on anyone's radar. Sure, folks have been gossiping for years about Tyler's private life. There's been talk about him being low-key into men, but nothing ever solid. Just rumors. Nothing ever pointed to him actually crossing lines or forcing anything. Now there were whispers before, like the one tying him to actor Christian Keys. Some say Tyler might have assaulted him too. But hold that thought. We'll circle back to that mess later. Right now, it's all about Derek Dixon's claims, and he is not holding back. He says he met Tyler at an event back in 2019. And get this, in Derek's version of events, Tyler supposedly picked him out of the crowd like he was hand-selecting his next big star. He asked for his number, hinting that he had a role in mind. And to be fair, Tyler did end up casting him. Derek landed a part in a series called Ruthless. But according to Derek, things took a dark turn behind the scenes, and that's what led him to file these heavy charges. He's not just making noise, he's naming names and filing paperwork. This ain't just gossip anymore. It's real legal heat. So Derek thought he was about to blow up in Hollywood, but reality hit hard. Turns out, his big break was barely a cameo, just 2 episodes on Ruthless. Still, he tried to stay close to Tyler, keeping that connection alive, but what Derek claims next, way deeper than just trying to land a few more roles. According to him, Tyler had plans that went far beyond acting. Reports say that in January 2020, Tyler allegedly invited Derek over to his Atlanta mansion. Derek went, thinking this could be the beginning of a solid friendship, maybe even a career lifeline, but things allegedly took a left turn real quick. Derek says he drank too much that night and ended up crashing in a guest room, and here's where it gets wild. He claims Tyler got into the bed with him and started feeling on his thighs. Derek says he shut it down right then and there, but Tyler didn't lose interest. What's even crazier, right after Derek turned him down, he says he suddenly got a bigger role in The Oval. Still not the star of the show, but definitely a step up. So now it's looking messy, because Derek claims Tyler allegedly kept pursuing him, even off-screen. Reports say Tyler started sending him flirty messages, asking about his preferences, and even confessing that he sleeps with men. But here's the part that really had people raising eyebrows. Derek's new character, Dale, was written as a gay, homeless store clerk who had to sleep with other people just to survive. And according to Derek, Tyler straight up told him that this character was based on the kind of partner he wanted in real life, someone loyal, vulnerable, and fully dependent on him. Now that's a serious claim, and if true, it paints a disturbing picture of manipulation. Derek's saying his real-life situation was mirrored in the script, and not in a good way. Derek says even after turning Tyler down, he stayed quiet and tried to keep things chill, because deep down, he was scared of losing his job. He told Tyler he just wasn't into that kind of intimacy, trying to be polite without messing up his chances in the industry, but according to him, that didn't stop Tyler from pushing the line even further. Later in 2020, Tyler allegedly invited Derek back to his Atlanta house, and that's when things, according to Derek, took a seriously twisted turn. Derek claims Tyler greeted him real friendly, but then quickly flipped the vibe, asking graphic questions like whether he likes it rough in bed. Then out of nowhere, Derek says Tyler grabbed him by the throat and said, "Look how excited you just got." That right there? Wild. But it didn't stop there. Derek alleges the worst moment happened in June 2021, again, at Tyler's Atlanta spot. He says he was chilling in the guest house just in his underwear when Tyler came in for what was supposed to be a simple goodnight hug, but Derek claims Tyler pulled down his underwear, grabbed his butt, and whispered, "Relax. Just let it happen. It won't hurt." That's when Derek says he had to think fast. He deflected the situation by changing the subject, managing to get out of it without more damage. But this whole situation, it's got people online saying Tyler might be next in line for what they're calling the Diddy treatment. And here's where it gets even messier. Derek hinted in his lawsuit that he's not the only one. He's suggesting there are more men in the industry who've had similar experiences with Tyler. This might not just be one man's claim, it could be the beginning of something much bigger. And Derek's not just making noise either. He's got names, dates, and details. This might be the tip of the iceberg. Derek didn't just make claims, he came with receipts. Text messages between him and Tyler Perry have surfaced, and they're straight up spicy. Let's just say, Uncle Tyler might have been living a whole different lifestyle behind the scenes. One text had folks shook. Tyler allegedly asked Derek, "What's it gonna take for you to have guiltless intercourse? Have y'all found that yet in therapy?" Like, what? Derek clapped back with, "Giving up my religious guilt, becoming a Buddhist, trying to keep it playful." Tyler responded, "That's so cool. Where you come from?" Then hit him with, "Unfortunately, I have friends in their 50s and 60s still dealing with that. It's so sad. You can be free from religious guilt and still believe in Christ." That's not all. Tyler kept pushing boundaries in these texts. In another one, he said, "Nice? Santa Monica is nice. I'm glad you're going out there. How is your no? Is it stronger?" "You gotta have a strong no," Derek answered. "Yes, it's strong. My mom literally thinks I'm going to sell my soul to the Illuminati. She heard Kanye say it's real." Tyler's reply, "Well, I don't think that, but I do think you have to be able to say no, mean it, and make it clear. Seems respectful enough," until Derek jokingly said, "I'll only say yes if it gets me in Austin. Just kidding." Then Tyler took it there saying, "Well, the only one who could have gotten that for you through intercourse is in prison, so just stick to the number unless you're really into him." And then the zestiest message yet, Tyler allegedly wrote, "I would hope that you would let someone hold you and make love to you." Yup, it's getting real personal. These texts show that Tyler wasn't just being friendly, he was crossing lines and getting bold with it. This ain't just rumors anymore, this is documentation. Tyler wasn't holding back in these messages. He allegedly told Derek straight up, "You are missing the best years of your life, my friend. Trust me, I hope you get past that block in your mind soon." Like, he really thought Derek was wasting time by not giving in. That's wild. And then it got even more personal. Tyler started sounding straight up jealous over a photo shoot Derek had with another man. He didn't say it directly, but the vibe was loud and clear. He wanted to be the one next to Derek in those shots. In another message, Tyler hit him with, "What I mean by that is that you're so beautiful. When you finally are able to unlock your mind, you're going to make that person crazy." That's not just a compliment, that's serious thirst. Then Tyler allegedly sent a message saying he was in that mood, and yeah, he really tried to play it off like it was just his testosterone talking. But no one's buying that. He doubled down, saying he felt sorry for the first person who tried to flirt with him, and we all know what that meant. His intentions were loud and clear. Derek even dropped screenshots where Tyler came off like a lovesick teenager, typing stuff like, "Fine, I'll go through the 600 people in my phone book and be annoyed that I don't want to talk to any of them. That's not professional talk. That's full-on crush energy." And then came the strategic side. Tyler allegedly warned Derek, saying, "Listen to me. If you let the cast know that you and I have a new friendship, then you are opening yourself up to a lot of questions and foolishness." He made it clear he didn't want anyone thinking Derek got roles because of favoritism or connections. "You want them to know you're there because of your talent," he added, "not because we have a friendship or because Tony got me to give you a job." So while he was flirting heavy, he was also trying to keep it under wraps. This whole situation, it's messy, complicated, and definitely not looking good for Tyler. Tyler allegedly told Derek, "You earned your spot like everyone else. Don't give people a reason to play you small, or they will. I can't teach you everything. You'll have to learn some things on your own. When we're back at work, I'm not gonna know you. I don't have friends on set. Professionalism is key." But let's be real. Behind that professionalism talk, it sounds like Tyler was way too into Derek. And according to Derek's lawsuit, things allegedly went far beyond just flirty messages. He's accusing Tyler of full-on inappropriate behavior, and he's not keeping quiet about it either. Derek came for everything, filing a $260 million lawsuit against both Tyler Perry and Tyler Perry Studios. The charges? quid pro quo, sexual battery, and workplace misconduct. That's not light stuff. He's saying Tyler allegedly crossed lines and used power to manipulate situations. But Tyler's camp hit back quick. His legal team called the whole thing a setup. They said Derek got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam, and made it crystal clear Tyler's not giving in to any shakedown. His lawyer added, "We are confident these fabricated claims will fail." Now the internet is in full debate mode. Some fans are calling Derek out, saying he's just looking for a payday and trying to exploit Tyler's fame. But others are giving Derek the benefit of the doubt, especially when they remember actor Christian Keyes and his story. Back in 2023, Christian went live on Instagram and dropped a bombshell of his own. He said that about 15 years ago, a billionaire in Hollywood allegedly tried to take advantage of him. Christian said he fought the man off, but it didn't stop there. The guy kept coming back, applying pressure for a long time. Just like Derek's claims, Christian said he was allegedly drugged at a party, then targeted. And while he never named names, he did say the person was a known philanthropist who gives back to the Black community a lot. So now people are connecting dots, and the picture is starting to look familiar. Tyler Perry's always had that generous, community-giving image, but now folks are side-eyeing him hard. Back when Christian Keyes told his story, there were already whispers swirling that the mystery billionaire could have been either Tyler or Diddy, but now, with all these new receipts and that massive lawsuit, fans are convinced Tyler might be the one Christian was low-key exposing the whole time. And while all this drama unfolds, guess who's probably sitting back with popcorn in hand? Monique. Yup, the very same Monique who's been calling Tyler out for years. She's been telling everybody how he allegedly blackballed her just because she refused to work for free, and now it's looking like her warnings weren't just noise. Even 50 Cent stepped in and said Tyler was moving shady when it came to Monique's situation. But despite all that, Monique claims she never got a real apology, not even after Tyler allegedly admitted to her that he did play a role in shutting doors on her career. And let's be real, after everything she went through, it's no shock she's not crying any tears for him now. Word on the street is Monique sees this as karma finally spinning the block. She's been dragged for years for speaking out, and now that Tyler's name is being thrown into scandal after scandal, she's not staying silent, but she's not mourning either. So what do you think? Is Tyler really getting exposed for what's been happening behind closed doors? Is Monique finally getting her vindication? Sound off in the comments, hit that like, smash subscribe, and don't forget to share this video if you're here for the truth behind the headlines.